Hi, Virgos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. New love, relationships that you may be in, past relationships. This is a general love reading. So take with you what connects, leave the rest for someone else. Welcome everyone that's new. Welcome any Virgos. Welcome back to all my Virgos. So grateful for your love and support always. Spirit, I'm here with anyone who has found this message. So important that you help guide me with these messages. I am listening for you now. Let's start with an animal message, animal spirit message. Let's get one of these animal spirits. They're always kind of fun. I love these decks. All right, let's see. I have a white tiger and I have vision. Look at these piercing blue eyes. Look at those piercing blue eyes. I have a vision. I don't know. Maybe I can't take my eyes off of you. Probably if you're a Virgo. I can't take my eyes off of you. Let's see. Let's see what they have. I like to get some energy on the table first. So the first few cards always in my readings are always a little bit about just what's the energy going on around you, or just some energy cards. Let's see what they have. I have a tantric union. Look at us connected. How gorgeous. Look at this connection. And then a message from afar. The universe is sending you messages. This sense of a vision. Now, it could be as simple as maybe you envision a future with this person, or you are literally calling in your soulmate now, or you feel like you've seen your soulmate or twin flame in your dreams. You just know that they're out there, and maybe the messages are coming from the universe. Yeah, bottom of the deck, they're saying divine guidance is bringing this connection together. So the overall energy is you've got the universe behind you here. So I'm going to take that. That's gorgeous. Good way to start. Let's see what I have for my Virgos. What I have for my Virgos today. I have an Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. I have Temperance. I have a Death card. And I have, this is my Hanged Man. Yeah. So for every ending, there's a new beginning. All right. For every ending, there's a new beginning. And then it's this feeling of maybe Spirit needed you to, I don't know, end something in order to bring the passion or the true connection that's due to you into your life. So it's interesting. They called the Hanged Man the drowned. The Hanged Man, of course, is a period of pause and reflection. So it's maybe just taking a deep breath, but it's interesting in this particular deck, but we put something behind us in order to find our own peace, our soul again, is how I feel. Like just get our life back together, get ourselves to a place where we love ourselves and respect ourselves and want only the best for ourselves first. And then it's almost like this blast of energy comes into you, right? This blast, a gesture. Look at bottom of the deck is a gesture of fire, which is a page of wands. So this newness coming into us. So this is probably somebody about ready to enter into your energy that I'm going to say sparks. I'm going to put it in out there for that. You know, there's nothing wrong with sparks are flying, you know, that kind of a feeling, instant attraction. I have feelings for you from the moment I saw you, all of those kinds of feelings, but I'm going to go with sparks. But I do feel like it's after a period of, I had to end something for myself in order to move on. Hidden in plain sight. I had to find myself is how that just came in. I had to find myself again. Sometimes you get lost in relationships that aren't working. You know, you may say to yourself, I feel lonely within a relationship, or I don't even know who I am anymore or what I want anymore. So sometimes we end those types of relationships in order just to find ourselves again. And I feel like that's what we did. A 10 to 90 ratio. Maybe it wasn't a balanced relationship that you had, and you put all the effort into it. You were doing a lot of the work, and maybe that balance coming back with this temperance is they're going to bring you something a lot more in tangent with each other. Okay, that it's a lot more balanced, so it's a more give and take connection. So maybe that's something you've been hoping for. And then there's no strings attached. Somebody who is free, somebody who is emotionally available, free, isn't attached to anybody else, doesn't say things like it's complicated, or I have somebody in my life, but I'm okay. It's okay for us to start something. No, if you have somebody in your life and it's complicated, I don't want anything to do with you. So whoever Spirit's bringing into your life, it's no strings attached and emotionally available. There's a lot to be said for that, right? That is like my favorite thing, because if they are ready to be in a relationship, wanting to be in a relationship, we're not fighting it. Maybe they went through the same thing too. Maybe they've been waiting for the perfect person. We have these two hanged men here today. I have the Chariot. They're ready to move forward. I'm not against somebody taking their time and being alone for a while and saying, hey, I haven't been in a relationship for a little while. I just needed some space and time. I just wanted to do my own thing. Great. And then when they come out of that and they're ready to be in a connection and they're ready to move forward with their own life, that is the person I want to be with, because then they know who they are and what it is, what's going to be important to them in a connection. They're not hanging on to something. The Four Swords, they needed a break. Okay. And they took the time. Look at this. It's like across the board. I needed the time with the Hermit. I needed to put, my life on hold, or this area of my life on hold for a while. So the person's coming in is probably going to say things like, yeah, I've been alone for a while, but by choice, because I wanted it. I didn't want to be attached to anybody. I knew mentally and emotionally and spiritually it wasn't going to work for me right now. And then when they come out of that, they're ready to charge forward and they meet you. And then they're available. They're emotionally available. Yay. Yay, yippee. Three of Swords. Yeah, we had to get through something. So here's an Ace of Cups. This new feelings, new love, somebody who wants to fall in love, somebody who wants to give their heart to you. So that is important. And a Ten of Swords. So whether it's you or them, you both have had to end something in order to believe again that new love can come in. And it can come in fast. It can come in as a gift. It can come in as Spirit saying like a celebration kind of feeling. So that's okay. We've all had hurts, but sometimes it is really truly for the best, because what's on the other side you don't know, but Spirit does. And Spirit has this new beautiful emotional cup being handed to you right now. So let's see what the feelings are. I'm sending you signs. Look for signs in nature. Look for numbers 1111, butterflies, dragonflies, rainbows, names that keep popping up over and over again, even initials sometimes that you keep seeing all the time. I do feel like I have a Pisces, possibly a Leo, possibly a Gemini or an Aries coming into me. The number 14 just popped into my head, 27 and 32. So I'll take those also. Be the best you can be. Be the best you can be. They're going to bring out the best in you. All right. Somebody that is fair and equal. That was important, that you're not doing all the giving, that it's a mutual relationship. And it just makes you a better person. It's like, I want to give to this person because I get it back. So that's important. We're mirroring each other. Could be a twin flame connection. Maybe that's why I felt this, the sparks are flying. So it could be a twin flame. When you hear our song, know that I'm with you. So music may become very important to you guys. Maybe you'll have a special song. Maybe you have a special song already if you've already feel like you've already met this person. And then our love is protected. That's interesting. Like spirit wants that for both of us. You know, spirit knows what you've both been through. If you both have had, you know, kind of trials and tribulations around relationships, like everybody, spirit knows what works for you and what doesn't. And they try to give you the person who is really meant to be in your life. And that's why it always feels so right when you meet them. Spirit, let's say an expansion, the number 16, educate your mind and your senses. So we're expanding. You're opening me up to new things, new possibilities, new adventures, trying new things, even something along those lines. Illuminate the shadow. Focus on the solution. Yeah, this person spent a lot of time pulling themselves back, I guess finding themselves is how I want to say it. All right. So shadow work would be another way to say it. Could be you. You know, I spent a lot of time alone because I felt like I needed that time to heal. I felt like I needed that time to grow personally. So I do feel like we're going to have some conversations about that. You know, just being alone doesn't have to be painful. Being alone is a good time in your life to learn about yourself. Emotional challenges, the number 13, resolving the issues. So I do feel like we both have gone through kind of this metamorphosis almost with change. Okay. I'm not the person that I was when I was in my last relationship, something like that. Like I've grown. Or when I met my last relationship, I was a teenager in my young 20s, and now I'm a grown adult and I have a lot of years of experience. I have all these life things that have happened to me. So I'm a different person today. So the person that I'm going to be attracted to today is going to be a totally different energy than somebody that I met when I was a lot younger. So that would be another way to kind of explain what I'm feeling. Spirit, please share with me. Where is this connection headed? The sparks are flying and they're emotionally available. I could stop right there. Like, okay, I'm in. Sign me up. That's good. I'll take it. Good. Yeah, King of Wands. This is a high chemistry connection. I have a 5 of Wands. I have a Queen of Wands. And I have a 10 of Swords. A little bit of I give. Okay. You guys may be very much alike. I would be in agreement that you may be a twin flame with this 5 of Wands. So check out my twin flame readings also. But this King of Wands, Queen of Wands, it's like we both have this strong headedness and this strong kind of determination and passion for each other. And maybe it causes some friction. It could cause some friction in the beginning. It could be playful friction. It could be we tease each other. We could play games a little bit with each other, not in a hurtful way, but we could in a teasing way. But there's some kind of friction here, like a little bit of a standing our ground, or you know, this sense you can see even the way they're looking at each other. It's like, oh yeah, you're not going to tell me what to do. So there could be some boundary issues in the beginning, but you're equals. I guess that's what is the most important. You're equals. And then we're going to drop all of that kind of energy, and we're going to have some kind of truce with this feeling of, you know, the last thing I want to be doing is fighting with somebody I feel this passionate about, but maybe we have to get it out of our system just to kind of, you know, this is my lane, this is your lane, and then we kind of know what our boundaries are and what we're willing to kind of accept in this relationship or not accept. So possibly because the chemistry is so high, it gets a little out of control. And then maybe we have to reel it in and make a couple of changes, something like that. I have an 8 of Pentacles. I have a 4 of Cups. And I have an Ace of Cups. So this feeling of I've waited for this. I've worked hard to try to find somebody like you. I've waited for this. And then this beautiful energy again of that Ace of Cups saying, this emotion is overflowing. We can't deny that we have feelings for each other. We can't deny that we are both mutually attracted to each other, that there's this beautiful sense of, I don't know. I mean, chemistry is chemistry. You either have chemistry with somebody or you don't. So you can't deny the chemistry, and then you can't deny the feelings flowing. You can't, those feelings are going to feel like a gift. You're going to feel like, I can't believe I'm feeling this way. It's exciting. I'm afraid to trust again. Maybe that's my Five of Wands, or that's what I had worked through. I've had work to do. I had a lot of alone time to think about what it is that I need in a relationship again. So we'll work on trust. The past is affecting the present. So you're not the one who hurt them. They're not the ones that hurt you. So you have to accept that you're different people, but people have past, they have feelings, they have things that have happened. So if they have trust issues, then you do everything in your power to help them feel safe and secure and loved. That's all, until they really do trust you. I haven't given up on us. Okay, so they're not going to give up on us. I just need a little more time. So they're trying to come forward. They're trying to come forward. If they haven't come forward yet, they could just be finishing out some unfinished business with some of that healing that we've talked about. I'm afraid there's some trust issues. There's some fear heading into this connection. Could this be forever? Could be. Could be the one. Could be the one that you're waiting for. I think I'm falling in love. Are we going to fall in love? We could fall in love with this person. We need more quality time. We're going to need quality time together. I fear the unknown, but I want this. I like that. Sometimes I don't know what's ahead of us, but I know I want you and I want this. So I like a person who's a little bit fearless. That's okay. I'll take that. Our souls are connected. Our souls are connected. I do feel that way. I think this is a twin flame union, finding each other, maybe twins in a separation. I see a marriage in our future. I'm going to say, wow. If these sparks are flying, because I see a marriage in our future, like this could be the one. This is the person we've been waiting for. That is a gift. That is a gift for sure with that ace. Let's see. There's something you're not telling me. I don't think so. I think we're going to open up to all of our feelings. I think we'll be honest with each other. Am I good enough for you? That could be one of their fears. They feel a little bit insecure. They want you to want them as much as they want you. Could be as simple as that. And I'm so attracted to you. The physical attraction is very high. The physical attraction's high, and then we have so much in common. That's important too. That when they had said, I'm not the person that I was in my last relationship. I'm not the person. I've grown, I've learned, I've changed. So you want somebody that's more in common with who you are today, right? So that is really important. And then, of course, what I love is the sense of this person is emotionally available. They are ready to start a relationship. I also want to thank Spirit for the sparks, because I love chemistry. I think chemistry is really, really important. I think we grow to love someone, but I do like when we first meet somebody and you feel like there's something that happened, that's something that was magical. And I want that for you. So let's put this out into the universe and bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, my Virgos, for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.